You're working a full-time job and you're getting that regular paycheck coming in every single month. But how great would it be if you could make an extra $1,000 per month? You could use that extra cash to boost your savings, increase your investments, and fast track your way to financial freedom, or just spend more on the things that bring you happiness. However, if you're watching this video, you're probably feeling a little bit stuck. The only way you see yourself increasing your income is by hoping for a pay rise at the end of the year or getting a second job on the weekends, which might only pay you 25 to 30 bucks an hour. But there is another way, and that's through a side hustle. Hey guys, my name is Jono, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the 5 side hustles that we actually applied between the period of 2019 to 2021 when I was working as a full-time lawyer and Jason was studying full-time in law school. These 5 side hustles allowed us to earn between $1,000 to $20,000 in extra side income per month. And by sharing with you guys how we got started with each one and how we managed to grow them, that this might inspire you guys to pursue a side hustle of your own. All our lives, we've been conditioned to think that money is an exchange of time. When we graduate high school, we're told how great this casual job is because it pays you $30 an hour. When we finish university, we get told how great going into this profession is because you're going to be paid a 6-figure salary. But money is not actually an exchange of time. Money is actually an exchange of value. The more value you're able to provide, the more money you're able to earn. And so if you're always just trading your time for money, your earning potential is always going to be capped because we only have 24 hours in a day. And so the key to making money with any side hustle really boils down to 3 main things. Number 1, learning a skill that allows you to provide value to someone else. Number 2, finding someone who's actually got money to pay you for the value you provide. And then number 3, whether that side hustle offers the flexibility to start and commit to it whilst having a full-time commitment. And so for each of the 5 side hustles that we're going to be talking about in this video, we're going to be covering off these 3 main things. Number 1 is a YouTube channel. Creating a YouTube channel allows you to earn income from various different sources, including AdSense, brand sponsorships, affiliate income, and digital product sales. This was actually the first side hustle we started back in 2018 when we started a cooking YouTube channel called Simple Cookery. After posting 1 recipe tutorial video every week for a whole year, our channel reached the threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which allowed us to get monetized. After we got monetized, YouTube then paid us between $300 to $500 per month in AdSense revenue, depending on the amount of views we got for each channel. Now with this side hustle, the skill that we would need to develop to make this a success would be YouTube channel management and content creation. So for example, for our channel, we had to learn how to cook different dishes and then develop recipes so that they were easily understandable for our audience so that we were able to share them on camera. We had to learn how to shoot and edit videos, and we had to learn how to optimize our content through search engine optimization, or also known as SEO. YouTube is actually the 2nd largest search engine in the world behind Google, and there are millions of people every day searching for answers to their problems on YouTube. In terms of the value that you can provide through a YouTube channel, it's actually quite unlimited. A video that's created once can continue to provide value to someone as long as that video remains online. When it comes to a YouTube channel, there are actually multiple people who can pay you depending on the income source. One of the most common types of revenue for YouTube channels is AdSense, and that's actually paid by YouTube. But the money actually comes from advertisers who pay money to have their products and services featured at the start of your videos. And that is because you're providing value to these advertisers by attracting eyeballs and attention to your content. And as a result, these advertisers are willing to pay good money to get their products and services in front of your audience. This has been primarily the way that we have earned income through our YouTube channel. Now, when it comes to YouTube, this is something that you can easily fit around a full-time job or if you're studying full-time. We used to plan and script our videos during the week and then batch film about 2 to 3 episodes on the weekend. And because most of the time you're creating content from home, this side hustle is extremely flexible. However, the downside to this side hustle is that it takes a lot of work before you actually see any money come through. As a result, this can be quite discouraging and cause a lot of people to give up too early. If you look at the first 2 videos on our channel, they were absolutely horrible. I mean, the second video was literally just like a 30-second clip of me chopping nothing on a chopping board. But after producing one video each week, our videos gradually got better and better, and that attracted people to actually come watch our videos. The second side hustle is creating social media content for local businesses. Through this side hustle, we were actually able to make between $500 to $1,500 every weekend. We would do about 3 to 5 of these shoots every weekend and then edit the content throughout the week. The skills that you would need to pursue this side hustle would be photography and videography. Local businesses these days are becoming more and more aware of the need to promote themselves on social media. Their potential customers are on social media, and so you can provide so much value to these businesses if you're able to create content that allows them to stay front and center in their customers' minds. And so by learning the skill of being able to create engaging content, local businesses will be willing to pay you good money to boost their social media presence and attract more customers. The great thing is that these businesses will need consistent content every single month, and so it's something that you can get paid for monthly. For example, you can start crafting some retainer packages where a client gets a 2-hour shoot per month, and from that shoot, they get about 4 social media videos that they can post across the month, plus 15 images for a fee of, let's say, $1,000 per month. If the business also wants you to manage their social media by posting the content and engaging with their customers, you might then charge an additional social media management fee of, let's say, $500 per month. You get 2 to 3 clients on this package, do the shoots on the weekends, edit and post the content throughout the week, and you've already got a side hustle that generates a recurring income of about $3,000 to $5,000 per month without you actually needing to find new clients every month. And the great thing about creating social media content for local businesses is that it's very beginner friendly. Your technical photography and videography skills don't have to be amazing. We were already starting to do these shoots when we were complete beginners using a $500 camera and a kit lens. All they're looking for is engaging content that's eye-catching to their customers. In terms of getting started, we adopted the freemium model. Lots of massive streaming companies like Netflix use this model. They offer a 30-day free trial, and after 30 days, usually people are so hooked on the TV shows that they're already watching on that platform that they're happy to keep paying afterwards. And you can use that exact same strategy for your social media content creation side hustle. For businesses in your local area, hop onto their social media pages, and if a lot of the content looks like it was taken with a mobile phone or they don't have any social media at all, approach them and offer to manage their social media page 1 month free of charge. You can say that you're a beginner looking to build your portfolio. After 1 month, check in with the business and ask them if they've been happy with your service and whether they would like to continue for a fee. The third side hustle is to create website content for local businesses. For many local businesses, their website is extremely important because it's essentially their digital shopfront. A lot of these businesses invest tons of money into search engine optimization, which is SEO, to get their websites ranked on the first page of Google. As a result, they need highly engaging content on their website to actually convert these customers once they click onto their website. 3 most common types of videos that we create for websites would be: number 1, a website banner video. This is basically a 30-second compilation of the most amazing shots that start playing in the background when someone hops onto a website. Number 2 is a overview video, which is a 2-minute video that sums up the problem the potential customer is facing, the solution the business is able to provide, and the results it's achieved for past clients. And number 3 are client testimonial videos, where a past client talks about their experience working with the business and the problem they helped them overcome. Similar to creating social media content, the skill that you would need for this side hustle would also be photography and videography. However, unlike creating social media content, which often just involves creating these catchy 15-30-second clips that mostly comprise of cool looking B-roll shots, being able to produce high quality website content involves a few extra skills such as storytelling, being able to set up for an interview, and also recording high quality audio. If you're interested in learning about interview setups, we've actually created a video about that earlier on in our channel, which I'll leave a link in the description box down below. In terms of the people who'd be willing to pay for this service, pretty much any business that relies on their website to take bookings from their customers would benefit from having some high quality website content. However, try to target businesses that have a higher average transaction value. For example, we did a one-off website content creation package for a hair loss clinic that charges between $10,000 to $15,000 for one of their customers for a hair loss treatment. And so for them, it made a lot of sense investing $3,000 to update the content on their website, because if that content helped even just to get one customer, that investment would be well worth it. However, for a local cafe that might only charge $3.50 for a coffee or $50 at most for a weekend brunch, it might not make as much sense for them to invest $3,000 to upgrade their website. In terms of getting started, I would prioritize getting one case study under your belt as soon as possible. Offer to do a one-off website content package for a local business free of charge. Help that business get those photos and videos up onto their website so you have something to show future clients. And then I would just start searching up businesses in my local area, going through their website, and if their website is full of stock images or their content is looking in dire need for an upgrade in terms of their content, I'll then find the contact details for that business and offer to see whether they're interested in having a chat about upgrading the content on their website. Number 4 is short form video editing. Editing is such a valuable skill these days because it gives you the ability to tell stories and communicate a message in an engaging way. With the growing popularity of short form vertical videos such as YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok videos, businesses are starting to realize the importance of using videos to organically engage with their customers. Many local businesses have all this expertise that they can share with their potential customers, except they just don't know how to share it in an engaging way online. This is why learning the skill of being able to edit engaging short form videos can bring so much value to these business owners. A lot of these local businesses can't afford high-end video production on a consistent basis, but what they can do is film a lot of this content on their mobile phones. They just need someone who knows how to cut up this footage and make it engaging for social media. Near the end of 2018, we started learning how to edit videos for our YouTube channel, and we eventually started offering editing services to clients and charging between $600 to $1,000 per month. For example, we would offer to edit 1 month worth of content, which was about 4 to 5 social media videos, for a fee of $600 per month. The great thing about this side hustle is that you can do everything in the comfort of your own home. The client films the content themselves, uploads it onto a Google Drive, you download the footage from the Google Drive onto your computer, edit the content, and then re-upload the final product back onto the Google Drive for the client to upload onto their social media. Once you start getting really good at editing, it might only take you a few hours to finish everything, but you're still always gonna get paid the same monthly amount. Similar to the social media content creation side hustle, this editing side hustle can also be a retainer model. And I love retainer models because you only need about 2 to 3 of these clients and you've already got a side hustle that's going to give you about $2,000 to $4,000 per month without needing you to find new work each month. Once you have a specific editing process in place with a particular client, you can then start finding editors from overseas on a much cheaper rate to help you with the workload, and it starts becoming a source of even passive income for you. In terms of the types of businesses that would be willing to pay for this service, generally there'd be service-based businesses that are selling their expertise. So this would include niches such as business coaching, life coaching, or anything in the coaching niche, financial planners, lawyers, accountants. In terms of getting started with a side hustle, find businesses in that professional services industry that are selling their expertise. Go onto the website and see whether they have a blog. If they do, offer to turn one of the blog posts into a video free of charge. If they're happy with the first video, you can then pitch them on a monthly editing package. Okay, so moving on to the 5th side hustle that we pursued, and that was wedding photography and videography. Through this side hustle, we were able to earn between $3,000 to $7,500 each weekend. Weddings oftentimes take place on the weekends, so it's the perfect side hustle for people who might be working a 9 to 5 between Monday to Friday. I know some wedding videographers who work full-time between Monday to Friday, and they'll shoot weddings on the weekend and charge about $6,000 for a wedding. And so they actually end up earning more on the weekend compared to their salary Monday to Friday. The skills that you would need to learn for this side hustle would obviously be wedding photography and videography, but this involves so much more than being able to create good images and videos. I would say the most important part about mastering this skill would actually be your interpersonal skills. Your ability to direct a couple and make them feel comfortable in front of the camera, your ability to handle stressful situations when things don't go according to plan on a wedding day, which actually happens more often than you think. For example, if a bride's walking down the aisle, you can't really ask her to go back and do it again because you missed it. Weddings are a once-in-a-lifetime memory, and so by learning this skill, you can provide so much value to these couples who are getting married. And you're not just giving photos and videos, you're helping them capture once-in-a-lifetime memories that they're going to be looking back on for years to come. And because you're providing such a tremendous amount of value, couples are willing to pay premium prices to a photographer or videographer that's able to capture those moments in a beautiful and timeless way. In terms of getting started, we shot our first 3 weddings for free back in 2020 just to build a portfolio. We then created a website and an Instagram page to start promoting ourselves as wedding photographers and videographers. The downside to this side hustle is that it is a bigger learning curve and there's definitely a lot more pressure shooting a wedding. So those were the 5 side hustles that we actually applied to make an extra $1,000 to $20,000 per month in extra side hustle income. It definitely wasn't easy starting all these side hustles whilst working full time. And as a lawyer, you're oftentimes working a lot more hours than your standard 9-to-5 job. But these side hustles actually kept me sane because it was a way for me to express my creativity. And that leads me to my biggest tip when you're looking to pursue a side hustle. Follow your curiosity and always look to add value first rather than earning a quick buck. Our side hustle journey started way back in 2018 when Jason and I decided to start a cooking YouTube channel to share our love of cooking with the world. We never really intended to earn any money from it. We were just naturally interested in cooking and we decided to create videos about it. That then led into a passion for videography and photography, which then opened up all these doors to working with brands and businesses and shooting weddings. I would have no idea that we would end up pursuing all these different side hustles that would open up so many opportunities for us. But it's actually quite similar to the story that Steve Jobs talks about in his famous Stanford commencement speech. In that speech, he talks about the story of how he dropped out of university, but he stayed around campus and attended all the classes that were of interest to him. At the time, he had no idea how this calligraphy class was going to actually help benefit his future. But he took it anyway because he was interested in it. Fast forward to years later when it came to designing the Apple computers, they were the first computers in the world to have amazing typography in the form of fonts. And that's where he says you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect the dots looking back. And so all you can do is follow your natural instincts and hope that the stars align. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like, subscribe down below and hit that notification bell button every time we post a new video. On this channel, we create videos about filmmaking, self-development, and entrepreneurship. We would love to have you in our community. If you're interested, we also have an email newsletter where we go deep into our journey of how we started as complete beginners back in 2019 to now becoming full-time filmmakers running our own video production business. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye. Whew, that was a long one.